Like the principal film, this one offers a visual scene like no other. For near 2 hours of the 192 minutes of running time, you feel you've submerged yourself in a sea as you experience little luminous fishes and other enormous and little amphibian animals that share an odd closeness with our own sea life science. We additionally get to see the marine tree of spirits, which is arranged submerged. There's likewise a mystical, butterfly-like animal who can bond with the Na'vi and assist them with breathing submerged. You're spellbound, taking everything in. Furthermore, watching it in IMAX 3D truly ups the ante. So full stamps to James Cameron for showing us one more awesome part of Pandora. The film likewise fills in as a memory castle of sorts for Cameron. There are gestures to his past hits like Outsiders, The Eliminator, The Pit and, surprisingly, The Titanic. From being an account of merciless pilgrims who don't care a lot about the locals or the planet they're obliterating, the film turns into a story of individual grudge. Quaritch is given unlimited power by the human specialists to kill Soil at whatever expense. Their go head-to-head, which occurs as of now of the film, looks like a limited-scale ocean fight. That is the point at which the film truly gets. Till now, we feel as though we were watching scenes from a peaceful, oceanside family excursion, then things segue into end times now an area, and toward the end, we feel we're watching The Reason of the Nationalist. The last two aren't Cameron's movies, incidentally. There are a few inquiries left unanswered. We're shown that Kiri is the girl of Dr. Elegance Augustine, Sigourney Weaver, who was killed in the last film. Yet, who is her natural dad? Furthermore, how can she have a shaman-like capacity to clairvoyantly connect with the natural life both above and beneath water? Why the people, who've come as far as possible from Earth to Alpha Centauri, miss the mark on innovation to cause the sort of glass that too isn't effectively pierced by bolts? Assuming our planet has been exhausted of its assets, how would we actually have the assets to make spaceships with the capacity to get across cosmic systems? It's been a long time since James Cameron's symbol was delivered. The abnormal new world with extraordinary widely varied vegetation, the Na'vi public, who were absolutely on top of nature, and the addition of human symbols into the world. All of this took our breath away. The film's focal plot depended on human avarice. It showed them as homesteaders hell-bent on obliterating the normal living space of an outsider planet in their journey to mine unobtainium. The current film, set approximately 13 years after the principal film, shows human Jake Soil, Sam Worthington, who by some supernatural occurrence turned out to be completely Na'vi and took the mantle of a conflict chief after the arrival of people to Pandora. He and his better half Neytiri, Zoe Saldana, have 3 kids: Netayam, Jamie Compliments, Loic, England Dalton, and their young girl Tuck, Trinity Jolie Joy. A took-on youngster young lady named Kiri, Sigourney Weaver, and a wild human youngster named Insect, Jack Champion, are likewise essential for their loved ones. People have idealized symbol innovation. Presently, the Na'vi clones needn't bother with to be mind-constrained by individuals lying in suspended movement. Regulator recollections can be straightforwardly embedded as chips in their minds, changing them into aware bio-robots. Colonel Miles Quaritch, Stephen Lang, the Curve antagonist of Section 1 who had passed on close to the end, presently re-emerges as a symbol. He and a company of homicidal troopers have been revived as Na'vi. Their central goal is to catch and kill Jack Soil with outrageous bias. He surmises their aims and takes off to look for refuge with Pandora's merpeople, called Metkayina, who live on faraway islands and have adjusted to life in the sea. They're driven by Ronal, Kate Winslet, and Tanawari, Precipice Curtis. Metkayina can pause their breathing for quite a while submerged and have a partiality with submerged vegetation. They share a holy bond with the Tulkun, colossal whale-like animals who are supposed to be more clever than even people or Na'vi. Quaritch, be that as it may, finds them even in this place of refuge, bringing about Soil making a hard and fast stand to safeguard his loved ones.